Where's my tea? Welcome to another episode of Maintain My Flow. How you doing? How you feeling? It's your girl MD. Today's topic: how do you maintain your flow when you are trying to be health conscious and you are teetering between vegetarian and vegan? That is today's topic: how to eat healthy or healthier when you live in a community that does not necessarily cater to that. That is the topic of Maintain My Flow episode today. mmflow247@gmail.com is a way to communicate with me if you would like to submit a question or comments at this time. All right, living in a community where you don't necessarily have access to healthy options as far as fast food, but you do have a grocery store or grocery stores where you can get fresh produce and things like that. So I think one of the things, at least as far as my journey, is doing some research. Everybody's individual needs is going to be different, but one of the things that I will say and put that out there is make sure that you are talking with your primary doctor about any dietary changes, and make sure that you are getting your annual exams. If you don't have a primary doctor, please make sure you visit your local DHS so that you can apply for Medicaid, and make sure that you keep your health in check, because a lot of us, our bodies are very resilient, but our bodies give us signs when it is time to make the change. And speaking of change, that is one of the reasons with my motivation of why I changed my eating. Now, anybody that has known me for any length of time, I've been a vegan for a long time. I wasn't always a vegan. Before I was a vegan, I was a vegetarian. Before I was a vegetarian, I ate carcass. Okay, so I've been through that journey. And one of the best ways that I've been able to sustain myself is to be vegan. But that's not for everybody, and I'm not trying to push that for anybody, but it's being able to, how can you eat healthier when you are surrounded by also people. You're not necessarily surrounded by restaurants that cater to specific dietary needs. There's just not necessarily the restaurants that are there, right? So part of it is doing research, making sure that you talk to your doctor, and upticking on the vegetable intake. Vegetables is not like meat, so it processes a little bit faster. So you may have, at least for me, I snack a lot. So somebody may see me like, dang, Magic eats a lot. No, not necessarily, because I'm snacking. So snacking a lot throughout the day is normal for someone that has a healthier appetite versus someone that eats heavy meals. I don't eat meat again. So being in a community that supports your dietary needs, sometimes it's a challenge. It is a challenge where I live. So I resort to research, cookbooks, and I cook in my own kitchen. My kitchen is the best restaurant in Z-Town. Okay, so I can throw down a little bit in the kitchen. Do I miss carcass? For some of you meat lovers, don't be in your feelings. Do I miss meat? Nope, not at all. And whenever I see a recall on beef or something with salmonella, it's like, yep, made that good choice. Do I see sometimes recalls or something with lettuce or produce? Yep, it sure happens. Things happen. That's one of the things why I love urban farming, and I hope wherever you are living, listening to this, that your area has urban farm or local farming where you are able to access local produce. All right, y'all, get ready to sign up for a hot moment so you can check out this message On the other side of that, we're going to get back into this topic today. The topic for the day: how can you maintain yourself, eat healthy when you don't necessarily live in a community where you can have access to healthier foods? All right, yeah, don't go anywhere. Headphones are a part of everyday life. At work, on the go, or winding down at home. Now you can add style without losing function. Introducing Jim Jim's decorative accessories that slide onto your headphone cords using a patent-pending fin-lock system. No clips, no glue, just a clean, secure fit. Designed and produced in Kalamazoo, Jim Jim's offer a sleek way for teens and adults to personalize their everyday tech. Learn more or place an order. Email officialjimjims@gmail.com. Jim Jim's, your sound deserves to be seen. All right, thank you so much for keeping it locked to maintain my flow. Today's topic: how do you eat healthier as a vegetarian or vegan in the area that doesn't necessarily support that? Well, I know there are a lot of restaurant stores that definitely support vegetarian. I've been to restaurants and establishments that should know better. In the millennium that we are living in now, restaurants should be able to know and to support different dietary needs. But it is not the case. So a lot of times, many of us, what we do is we bring our own condiments. A lot of times when I attend a function, I eat before I go, because a lot of times there's cheese in the salad. Everybody doesn't eat ranch. And a lot of times Italian vinaigrette has some kind of dairy in it. Why? I don't know. But I've learned over the years, because I've been a vegan for a very long time, I don't think I'll ever go back to being a vegetarian. But I'm cool with vegan. It has definitely helped my health overall. Today's food, in my opinion, is crap. It has gone down from my upbringing and some of the things that I've eaten, so it has changed. Maintaining your flow in an area, a community that doesn't focus on health, especially when you're living in small towns where the downtown is a gas station or the downtown is the post office and a gas station. Focusing on those communities, one of the things where I see as a resolution is growing our own food. Nothing better than being able to go out in your backyard and grab a sun-ripe grape tomato, a sun-ripe pepper, a sun-ripened cucumber. Beautiful. And you can definitely taste the difference. So I definitely push growing local, growing in your apartment, on the balcony, anywhere that you can grow will help sustain your health, your wellness, and healthier eating. All right, y'all, I'm getting ready to get up out of here. I got some tea steeping is waiting for my attention. If you would like to comment or be a guest on Maintain My Flow, because Maintain My Flow is not a magic monologue, but I definitely want to make sure that we are sharing each other's stories. We can hear each other's stories, and we are hearing from the experts that are doing the work in the field to bring resolution. Hit me up, mmflow247@gmail.com. Until we can get together again, maintain your flow. Peace.